Welcome back to MSG PM. I'm Kazim Famiwide, and my tag team partner, my lovely and talented, incredible co-host Monica McNutt, got to sit down with Sarah Thomas. She is an absolute trailblazer, the first woman to officiate a Super Bowl. She got to talk with her and get incredible insight on her career and her life. Check it out right now.
The one and only Sarah Thomas, the first woman to officiate the Super Bowl. Thank you so much for joining me, my friend.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's my pleasure.
So, I mentioned it, you made history this year. There was an incredible build-up once the announcement was made. You've now cleared the game. Has it struck you, your place in history in American sports?
I'm reminded of it every day because of all the interviews and the podcast and things like that. But I reflect back on that game. Yes, I'm glad that it's done, and the crew, we all did a great job. All the build up before, I just was trying to stay focused and do my job. But it is history, and it's just, I'm glad that my parents are still living to be a part of it. My kids have been a part of it, and their kids and generations to come will be able to see it.
You have been a tangible example, Sarah, of the advancement of women in spaces that weren't necessarily created for us. In March, we celebrated Women's History Month, but you prepared for that moment way before the Super Bowl. When you reflect back on your love story with sports in general, where did this even start for you?
Yeah, my entire family, my immediate family, extended family, everybody is just sports oriented. And so I've just always been around sports, and it really helped mold me to where I am today, being a former college athlete, basketball player. Just that mental toughness, that extra effort, respecting your constructive criticism, the discipline that you get being an athlete. And how I fell into officiating, I was kicked out of a men's basketball league that I'd been in for 3 years. And for the first time in my life, at the age of 23, I was sportsless, and so I just joined my brother at a football officials meeting, and here I am.
I hate that you were kicked out of that league, but that is a tremendous story, and it speaks to the resilience of athletes. Now, practically, officials, men or women, it is a thankless job, Sarah, and I can only imagine the double whammy of you being a woman and an official. How have you dealt with some of the negativity that just comes with the position, but I'm sure is doubled down because you are a woman?
Yeah, I never took it as it was because I'm a woman. If people do that, like if they double down just because of your gender or your race, they're the ones that are the insecure ones, and they are the ones that have the issue. And I just say, uncomfortable people become more uncomfortable with comfortable people. So I just don't even take the negative from certain types of people. I like to say that God gave me the gift of discernment. And so I can read people and pick up on them pretty quickly, whether it's male or female. But I just respect the ones that are there, and the ones that are there to help you, encourage you, but also be honest with you when you need to, get up and do something different. So I just don't look at the negative. I always start with myself. And if I'm not looking at what I can do to grow as a person, as an official, then I don't need to be doing it.
I love that. We so often need to start with ourselves. When you reflect back, though, you've reached the pinnacle of your career. Was there a moment in the game, Sarah, where you were like, man, I did this?
No, because if you do that while you're on the football field, especially in the NFL as an official, something's coming your way and it's not going to be good. I will tell you, when I first got there, I went out onto the field when there was no one in the stadium, no fans, and just looked around and just had a calm about me with that. Then whenever my kids got to the stadium, saw them, and I knew it was go time and I was at peace with everything. After the game was done, some of my mentors told me, Sarah, don't run off the field. Soak it all in. Stand there when the confetti's coming down and just know that you did a good job. And we felt that way as a crew.
We've spoken a little bit about your impact. You also were acknowledged as a Halloween costume, I recall. When you see other little girls looking up to you in that way, what do you hope for the future of sports in relationship to young women and girls?
I am going to tell you, I heard my daughter say this. She said, because of you, Mom, I don't have to tuck my hair when I become a football official. I can wear it out in a ponytail and just be me and be a girl. So my thing is I looked at her, and generations to come with females in sports or just male-dominated professions, is that when they see it, they can be it. And she doesn't ever have to ask, can girls do that? And I want every organization for women not to be able to have to say, can girls do that?
What are you most proud of in this journey?
That I'm true to myself, that I am the same person I was when I was a child growing up in Pascagoula, Mississippi, the same person that played college sports, and I am that same person today, is just staying true to who I am. And I love to say, be yourself, because everyone else is already taken, and I'm just the same person.
Man, Sarah, you obviously have achieved a level of success that I have not, but that theme resonates for so many women. It is the same thing that I am proud of. So thank you so much, my friend, for boldly being you, being authentic, and paving the way for so many of us.
You are so welcome. And I am telling you, I can't wait to see what's going to happen next in the world of sports, and how all of these women that I've encountered that have paved the way for me and impacted my life, and just to see generations to come where we're heading.